The regular season is done. Ohio basketball has 21 wins. The Bobcats have 11 in Mid-American Conference play. They're the 5 seed in the upcoming Mid-American Conference tournament. And there's a lot of Bobcat buzz after an overtime win at Miami. Hi, everybody. I'm Russ Eisenstein. Rob Cornelius is alongside. Welcome to Oxford, where Ohio got the win over Miami, 82-76 in overtime. This was a thriller. This was a classic. It was every bit of what this rivalry is all about.
Yeah, and it was a fantastic game. And for the first time, I believe, in recent memory, Ohio goes undefeated against the MAC East on the road. That's a bizarre end of the season. It's been a bizarre set of ups and downs, but today a big up.
Road life has been great life for Ohio. The Bobcats now have won 15 of their last 18 true Mid-American Conference roadies. This year they've been tremendous away from home, and they did it late. Miami opened the door with some missed free throws, and Maurice Endor walked through and tied the game.
Yeah, Miami built a big lead middle of the second half, but when they were in the single bonus, Miami missed the front ends of a bunch of free throws on fouls 7, 8, and 9, and let Ohio back into this. And Maurice Endor played 17 minutes. It's the best 17 minutes he's played in a month. He was electric, he was big, he was jumping, he was dunking, he was finally himself.
Yeah, everybody is most certainly in love with Endor, and he was in love with his back today because it was feeling better, as Rob told you, and Ohio was able to get that tie on the baseline right drive at the end, and you'll see this highlight coming up here too. It was a 3 at the end of the ball game that nearly counted. Nick Kellogg had a deflected ball go his way. He was going out of bounds, sideline left, banged it down from 3. It didn't count. They added some more time, and that's how we went to extra session.
Yeah, Ohio had bites at the end. Kellogg there, Travis Wilkins before that could have hit an open 3 and into this thing before the OT, but Ohio got it done in the final 5.
Yeah, 14-8 Ohio outscored Miami in the extra session to win the ball game by 6, 82-76. Here's how it looked and sounded at Millett Hall. Ball deflected to Kellogg, out to the left hash. Pop-up 3 on the way for the record. Bang! And Nick Kellogg now is the all-time record holder for 3s in a Bobcat career. 2 makes here in Oxford, and he, at first, tied the ball game at 8. Miami quickly down the floor. Flip-in layup good, low on the left-hand side, and the Red Hawks are back on top, 10-8. Kellogg drives baseline left, slides it into the post. Smith caught it right underneath the net, had to lean back and bank it in low on the right-hand side. High in the left wing, Wilkins had the ball deflected back into the backcourt. Now he throws it with a little spin on it. Over to Kellogg onto the right side, a 3 on the way. Bang! His 3rd of the ball game. Ball on the deck with the right and the left-hand dribble. Backs it up in between the circles. Calls out a SETI screen. Draws a double team. Crosses over, gets into the paint. Handed off to Campbell, who lays it in. Counted and a foul. Low on the left-hand side. Have to be perimeter oriented, and that could be darned if you do, darned if you don't. Backdoor, what a beautiful feed. Treg SETI got it down there to a reverse layup flipping good by Nick Kellogg.
This is a good position like that, be big.
Point 3 left side, more, yes. So Miami hits their second made 3 in 5 attempts. Back to the center circle. Crossover dribble. He beat his man to the paint. Leaves it low for a 2-hand. Rim rocking dunk for John Smith. And Ohio is on top 29-25. Rollins at the point. Drives left to the paint. All the way in deep. Shot blocked down to the floor by John Smith and out of bounds. Oh, John really swatted that down to the floor and it went out of bounds. SETI drives baseline right, slides it through wing left, point left, Willis for 3, broke it. Oh, baby, what a big shot. 37-30, Ohio up 7. Bean books that 3 with 12 seconds left for the first half. Ohio breaks pressure easily. Over to the right side, Willis for 3. Book it for Bean. Ohio is 7 of 11 from 3. Bean Willis has 7 points. That's his second made triple. Cats on top by 6. SETI beyond the arc of the right side. Thought about a 3. Loops it into the post. Campbell catches, goes up, and he laid it in. That was a nice 2-man game from SETI way out beyond the arc of the right side. Corner right, Sullivan. Ball fake. Got a man up. Dribbles in. Banked it in. Low on the right side. At the shot clock buzzer. Miami up 4, 51-47. Willis drives all the way in deep. Right-hand layup, left-hand side with a little contact from McKnight. And Bean puts Ohio down 2, 51-49. Kellogg eyes the goal, drives to the foul line, pitch back Taylor. Point right SETI. Into the post Endor, goes up and dunks it home. Rock that rim and the basket shaking this way and that way. 10-18 to go for the game. Up to the top, it is Rollins. Got it to the foul line. Turning shot is Oswald, and he banged it in there. 62-58. Ohio's lead was 4 at the halftime break. Miami's lead is 4 right now. Smith, right elbow, stops. Slides it left side. Willis for 3. Bang for Bean. Bean Bean with 3 made threes. He has 12 points. Cats down 1, 62-61, 5 minutes left. 9 on the year. Ohio 20 and 10 and 10 and 7. Free throw no good. Rebound Treg-Setti. Here we go. 18-17. Ohio crosses the timeline. Right hash, right wing. Willis lost the ball, got it back in deep. Corner left. Wilkins for the 3. Spun out of there. Rebound long. Miami picks it up. Rollins in the backcourt. 6 and 5, and Ohio fouls. Here we go, length of the floor, Campbell inbound. And he chucks it to Endor, high on the right side. Endor drives baseline right, in deep, pumped it up and in, we're tied. 1.8 seconds left. Off of the inbound ball deflected, Kellogg, corner left 3 for a win, bang! But he stepped out of bounds. Oh, goodness, with 0.2 seconds left. Kellogg stole the ball away. He banged down a 3. I wonder if they're going to go to the monitor here to take a look. They probably should. 0.2 seconds left. Kellogg somehow got the deflection, banged down the 3, wing left. That would have given Ohio the win. Jim Christian is asking about the result. It is
they've added a half.
No good on the 3. 0.7 seconds left. We're tied at 68. Welcome back to Millett. 5 more on the clock for meeting 193 all-time between these bitter rivals. Willis high on the right side, 4 and 3. Shoots up a 3 from 25. Bang for Bean. 4-point lead, 74-70. Oh, baby, what a big-time 3. Now 9 to shoot. Setting on the drive now, all the way in deep now. Missed the shot, got the rebound back, goes back up and scores. Treg-Setti scores. 76-72. Cats on top 4. 80-74, 24 seconds left. Willie Moore, right wing 3. Back iron no good. Setti got the rebound, and Ohio's going to win. 19 seconds left. He's fouled, and Ohio will go into the MAC tournament with all sorts of big Bobcat buzz. Pitch back to Sullivan. 3 from the point. Nope. Rebound Endor, and this one is done. Blackjack 21 wins for the Bobcats in 2013-2014. They're the 5 seed in the Mid-American Conference Tournament. Ohio 82, Miami 76. Paint this one green and white in overtime. 4 were in double figures for the Bobcats. Nick Kellogg now is tied with Landon Heckham for the all-time lead in Mid-American Conference history for made threes in a career, and he is now the all-time king of the 3 in Ohio history, and he breaks the record from DJ Cooper, who set the record at Millett Hall at the end of his career.
Yeah, it's been the most 3Z Ohio team in recent history with DJ and Nick leading that charge, but Nick's had a fantastic season, consistent scoring from one of the best guards in Ohio history.
That's a mark that you have to earn over 4 years of playing time. Nick Kellogg did that, and he'll break it in the MAC tournament. How about Tony Campbell? He's closing his first season in a Bobcat black, white, and green uniform the right way.
Yeah, strongly. 11 points last time out, 12 points out today. Both career highs, and now what you put him on the film is having a couple big games, teams starting to respect him, starting to double him, and that means a ton of room for a healthy Maurice Endor or John Smith at the post.
Yep, so it's MAC tournament time now, and Ohio has to win 5 to get there by Akron winning over Kent State on Friday night. The die was cast before we tipped it off at Millett Hall. However, this is the most momentum we've seen from a 5 seed going into the tournament in some time. Ohio will take on either Ball State or Central Michigan. At the time of the taping, we're not sure as to who. However, if it's Central Michigan, you remember the Chippewas were up big on Ohio, and Ohio had to win the ball game late. Ohio controlled it over Ball State. Got to win 5 to get to the tournament now, and hopefully 1 win will get you to Cleveland on Wednesday night.
Yeah, Chips can score. You probably prefer ball, but if you get through that game, odds are good. You might see this Miami team again come Wednesday.
Yeah, you get the early game coming up on Wednesday night if Ohio wins on Monday. Great Bobcat turnout in Oxford. Hopefully a big throng at the Convocation Center on Monday night, and then again in Cleveland. March Madness, most certainly.
Always is. Bobcat fans love to be at the MAC tournament. The tournament loves to have us.
Well, they bring the curtain down on 2013-2014 the right way with a Blackjack 21 win over the Miami Redhawks. Final score, Ohio 82, Miami 76. For Tony Yermain, Tanner Smith, and the entire Bobcat TV crew, and now for Rob Cornelius, I'm Russ Eisenstein. Good afternoon from Oxford. This is Bobcat TV.